Welcome to Lake TV's Community Spotlight show, brought to you by the great folks at COMC, Central Ozarks Medical Center, where your health is their mission. And they've got a new facility coming to Lori. So that's coming this spring. So as you know, we've got a new guest for you here on the show every week. Somebody important in the community. And this week, we've got Tyler Loftis, who is the general manager of Ozark Homes. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I see you're wearing the proud end of the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Of course. I knew we had that in common, so I thought I'd represent today.
Absolutely. It's kind of been tough to be a Husker fan the last few years.
Yeah, last few haven't been horrible.
Yeah.
We're on our way
back,
hopefully.
Let's hope. Absolutely. So Ozark Homes, I'm fairly new to the lake. I've only been here for about 3 years. Okay. Ozark Homes is one of those businesses that I heard about from day one. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's kind of like intrinsic with the community,
right?
In a way, which is kind of cool. Yeah. It also means you've probably done something right, that you're that foundational in the lake area.
My grandparents have. I'm trying to carry on that legacy.
Okay, so you're carrying on the. Did you grow up here, or where did you grow up?
I actually grew up down at Table Rock Lake, but This is kind of like home away from home. I was here every summer. This is not the first time I've worked for the family business. I moved here when I was 16 and worked that entire summer between my junior and senior year, and that's why I bought my first pickup. But I was doing all the labor work. Now I don't have to get my hands as dirty as I used to. So
yeah, now you're the boss.
Right.
Yeah,
yep.
There you go. So Table Rock, so that's pretty cool. So you're just a lake guy.
I like the water.
Yeah,
yep.
Absolutely. And so why did you get here to take over as the general manager of Ozark Homes?
Grandma and Grandpa are just getting a little older. Mm-hmm. They had 6 or 7 lots at one point. Now they're down to 3. We have 2 in Nebraska, which is part of the reason the Husker legacy is carried on.
Right.
They're down to 2 now in Nebraska. He started doing this about 50 years ago in Hastings, Nebraska.
Wow.
So he's been doing this a long time. And they're in their 80s now, and they called me, and I was in Tampa, Florida at the time, and said that they wanted somebody to take over the family business. And since I had shown interest in it when I was younger, I had a pretty good job. I said, well, you're going to have to make it worth my while, but here I am.
Wow. So Grandma and Grandpa started this in Hastings.
Right.
How did they bring it to the Lake of the Ozarks? And was it called Ozark Homes back then?
It was Ozark Manufactured Homes when they first opened. And you may be familiar with Countryside Homes in Eldon, Missouri. They were partners in that business as well. But I don't know what brought him to the lake. I know that they always enjoyed the water as well. He actually was part of LOYA when it was LOYA, the Lake of the Ozarks Yacht Association. He was a Commodore for a year or 2, and he just always enjoyed the water as well. So they moved down here in late 80s, early 90s. I think they opened in 90, 91. So just over 30 years we've been family owned and operated. So.
Wow, okay. It's I don't know why it's surprising, but it is surprising to me how many people are here in the lake area, either from Iowa or Nebraska. A lot of folks.
A lot of folks.
Yeah.
Iowa, Nebraska, and Illinois are probably the 3 most outside of California the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But what I normally see most of our out-of-staters are from those 3 states.
Yeah, cool. Okay. So Ozark Homes, do you guys custom build homes? Do you have your set homes? How does that work?
We have lot models, which are for sale, but we normally keep a stock unit or a lot model for a year and a half, 2 years, and sell off of it. You might say, oh, I like this, but I want this bedroom bigger, or I want this color cabinet. So we normally have 4 or 5 there that show different cabinets, different appliance packages, different. One house has the upstairs, which a lot of people don't know that a mod can have an upstairs.
Yeah.
So we've got 9-foot ceilings, fireplaces, appliance packages. We just show different features. And a lot of customers will just take some from this, some from this, some from this, and then put it in a layout that we don't even have there. They've got 60 different floor plans to pick and choose from. That can be customized as well.
Wow.
We get a lot of older folks that want their parents to live with them. So I've done 2 master suite homes before, where they take a 3-bed, 2-bath and turn it into 2 master suites with like a common living room and kitchen in the middle. Everybody's different in what they want, but that's the great thing about the mods nowadays is they are fully customizable.
Wow, okay, that's pretty cool, because I don't think a lot of people know that.
No, a lot of people still have the trailer stigmatism.
Right.
It's a whole different ballgame.
Okay, so, and our first lake house, my wife and I, was a modular home, I guess is which, And I mean, you could kind of tell that
Right.
it was a modular home in a way, but so you say there's a difference though between a modular and a manufactured home. What is the difference?
So your manufactured homes are more like your traditional mobile homes, as some people, or your trailer houses. We don't use trailer, but trailer houses, as some people would call them. You're going to pay sales tax. You'll get a title with them. The tires, axles come off, but the frame stays underneath it. So it's personal property, just like a vehicle in the state of Missouri. To be blunt, they depreciate. But you can get a little more bang for your buck. They're great for young couples or even for a lake house because you're not paying a $200,000 mortgage on a manufactured home. Your modular homes are built to the state electrical and construction code. They require a permanent foundation, but they're built, financed, and insured just like a regular house. So there's no title, there's no sales tax. When it's set, it's real estate. It's a house.
Okay.
So
cool. All right. So we're getting to know all this, learning a lot. This is Tyler Loftis, General Manager at Ozark Homes, and we'll continue to talk with Tyler right after this. At COMC, your health is our mission. Central Ozarks Medical Center is growing in our community with a new dental location to serve you in Eldon and a new location in Laurie opening in spring of 2022. COMC also makes your children a priority with a mobile dental unit serving schools in rural areas where access can be a challenge. COMC also offers OBGYN, sports medicine, pediatric, and behavioral health care. Get more info at centralozarks.org. COMC, where your health is our mission. If it's happening at the lake, it's happening on Lake TV. From the polar plunge to festivals, parades, aquapalooza, and boat shows, Lake TV has it all. Even the granddaddy of them all, the shootouts. If you're looking for places to party, things to do, or even a new home to move into, you've gotta love Lake TV. Welcome back to Lake TV's Community Spotlight Show, brought to you by the great folks at COMC, Central Ozarks Medical Center, where your health is their mission. And we're getting to know more about Ozark Homes. Tyler Loftis, the general manager, with us here. We were talking just a second ago there is a difference between modular and manufactured homes.
Absolutely.
Right? Absolutely. Now, how long... We were also talking just a second ago that you can customize pretty much any home, right? So how long does it take to build a home?
So in today's world, everything's kind of delayed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can go to a furniture store and they'll tell you 6 months to get a recliner.
Yeah.
On our mods, we're about the end of the year to get a new house. So we're about 7 to 8 months out. We're normally 3 to 4. Busy season, maybe 5. And then, you're 3 to 4 weeks on the installation portion. So you're looking at the beginning of the year to get a new house. But go talk to a stick builder, and they're gonna be a lot further out than that. Yeah. If they even consider to take the time to deal with it.
If you can get anybody on the phone,
right?
Your
manufactured homes are about 3 months out. So even those are twice as long. Normally those are 6 to 8 weeks. So even if we're looking for a little single wide for a first time home, or we've got a really cool little contemporary cabin there right now. It's a 1 bed, 1 bath. It looks like a tiny home, but it's kind of a neat little thing. I had it here and it sold in 2 weeks. So I've got 2 more on order for stock units. So,
wow.
So they're just great little lake houses. You don't want to spend it, like I said, you don't want to spend a second mortgage, but you want to enjoy life at the lake. Well, there you go. That's an easy way to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a few minutes ago, first segment, we were talking about you taking over the family business. You're the new general manager from your grandparents who started the business. And family is very important for you. You got a couple of youngsters running around there.
Right.
That's a very special story there.
Yep, they're there just about every day. The bus drops them off. So we're my wife and I are going through adoption currently of my niece and nephew. It's been a long, trying process.
Yeah.
But hopefully, come the end of May, everything will be good to go. So. We'll see.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Boy, I tell you that, you learn some patience with those things, man.
Yes.
And you're a big animal lover too, right? You got a special dog there to greet people who come on in, and I think you even put a bow tie on him.
Yeah,
right?
He wears his bow tie to work every day.
Wow.
Dutch, he's an Australian Shepherd Poodle mix. He goes to job sites with me, comes to work with me. He's the greeter. You can tell a lot about people when they walk in if they're dog people or not. And
yeah.
I'm a dog person, so I don't mind seeing a familiar face.
Some people just go up and start hugging
they'll
on
talk to him
people.
5 minutes before they even greet me, so.
Does it take a lot of space out there? You guys are centered in Lori, right?
Yep, we're right under the Lori Water Tower.
Okay, and Ozark Homes. So you're building homes out there. That takes some space. How much space do you have out there?
Oh, we've got 30 acres, I believe, on our property. I mean, we've got some stock units there. We don't build them per se. We do the installation. They build them in a factory in Indiana, and then ship them to us or wherever the homeowner is. But we go throughout the entire state as well. I've got homes going down to Table Rock Lake. I've got a home going almost to the Iowa border. So because we're kind of centrally located here, the nice thing about that is we can cover the entire state.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. So it's not just the lake.
It's not just the lake.
Everywhere.
We go all over.
Wow. So, and if you're delivering a home, I'm guessing you guys do that?
Yes.
Okay. So the lake is crazy with hills and roads and everything out. Are you able to deliver everywhere? Or, I mean, there's got to be places that are really hard to get a home into.
In the 8 or 9 years that I've been here, I've had to tell a customer no one time.
Wow.
And it wasn't that we couldn't get there, as they wanted as close to the water as they could legally get it in Camden County.
Yep.
And because it was such a tight, narrow lot, we didn't have a way to get down there. So unless we could just helicopter a home in there, it just wasn't going to happen.
Right.
So, but other than that, I go and look at job sites personally. I meet with the contractors that they choose to work with for the well and septic and things like that.
Yeah.
Very seldomly do we have to say no, but I'm not saying never.
I'm guessing you have to get creative.
We get in some pretty tight spots.
Wow, yeah.
We've got some neat equipment. We have a translift that can pick the back end of the home up and kind of swing it around. We might block a road for a couple hours, but we'll make that turn. So it just might take a little bit to get it in there.
Yeah. I'm guessing it takes some real creativity and some thought sometimes. Do you have to run the route to make sure, you can actually get it there?
I'll go look at a location a few times before a house is ever there. So.
Yeah.
That way we can also let the homeowners know if there's any trees in the way, if there's a gate in the way, how we're going to be bringing the home in, which directions we can go. There's a bridge over here that won't support the weight, but over here it's a longer drive, but we can get in that way.
Yeah.
So we always go look at the property before there's a home there, before we even make a deal on a home, if there's any question. Now, if they're like, oh, we're going in a field and a farm out in Eldon, that's no big deal.
No problem.
We don't need to go look at it, but we will once we're ready to meet with their contractors. Because we hook up the water, the sewer, and the electric as well, as long as it's stubbed up. So we meet with them on where those need to be stubbed up and prepped basically for us to tap into the home.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. It's pretty neat though. I'm guessing you've got clients, Ozark Homes has clients that you've seen them go from young married couple to grandparents, and it's kind of a neat business to be a part of.
Yeah, I've had 3 different couples that have bought more than one home from me, and like I said, I've only been there 8 or 9 years. My grandparents, I'm sure, have seen quite a few more of the parents to grandparents stage being around for a little longer than I have.
I'm sure. How long have they actually been in the business? How long is
he started 50 years ago in Hastings, Nebraska.
So you guys are
Jet
celebrating
Mobile Homes.
50 this year?
Not Ozark Homes, but overall the family orientation of business, yes. But Ozark Homes, we're a little over 30. We started in 90 or 91. So.
Wow, okay. So if folks are interested in getting more information on this, they're not sure if it's for them, not for them, or if you can customize something, how do they go about getting more information from you?
We've got a few different options. Our website's a good place to kind of get your feet wet or to start. It's just ozarkhomes.com. I've got a home sweet home tab that has a lot of finished homes after they build their decks or garages, or if they're on the water, they get their landscaping done. And then we've got our display homes that are on the lot to physically walk through on there. And then we've got some brochures on the top on our homepage, which we have hard copies in the office, but or you can come by. We don't require an appointment unless we're going to sit down and customize something. So all the homes are always open. We're open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. We're open on Saturdays 9 to 4. We are closed on Sundays, though. I'm there 6 days a week, so I try to have Sunday for family.
Absolutely.
And then you can always call if you see something on our website that you like, or you're just curious, hey, what does a 1,500 square foot home start at? I'll kind of figure out what we're looking for, where the home's going, different things like that. But every home has a starting price.
Beautiful. So. Okay. So there he is, Tyler Loftis, General Manager, Ozark Homes. Thank you for coming by. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it.